Hey, what's up? John Sonmez from simpleprogrammer.com. So, a lot of you have been asking me to do a review of the new PC that I got, the new laptop. I want to tell you a little bit about it, why I got it. It's an Origin PC laptop. It's a friggin' beefy laptop. It is a beast. But if you want a little bit of the background, let's talk about a little bit of the background. So, why did I do this? What do I choose in a laptop? So, if you know me, you know that I go through all kinds of different hardware. I'm always testing out new stuff, always trying to come up with the optimal solution. I've gone light, I've gone heavy, I've gone desktop, I've gone virtualized, I've done it all, right? I've had just about every Surface Book or every Surface Pro, including the Surface Book. I wanted to love the Surface Book, but it was a little bit too weak performance-wise. It was a little bit slow, and it just had so many damn bugs with the dock and everything. So I decided, okay, I'm just going to go with a beefy laptop. I realize that portability is not all that important. I do have a little Chromebook that I can use for portability if I need something that's highly portable. But I can carry around this beast of a laptop, and most of the time it's going to sit on my desk, most of the time, right? And if I do travel, usually when I pull out my laptop when I'm traveling, it's usually like in a hotel or somewhere. I'm not like a coffee shop, drag this thing around. Plus, I'm a pretty big guy. I can carry a heavy laptop. So that's what I was thinking behind this. So I ended up getting a very beefy, like basically a laptop that's 15 inches, that weighs about 10 pounds. I'm not kidding here. And has desktop graphics card in it. So I have got a 1080 card in there, or what is it, like I don't know. I haven't been following the hardware trends. I'll give you the stats on this sucker in a little bit here. It cost me $5,000. And let's go over what exactly is in this, and I'll give you a tour of the laptop. So here it is. It is, like I said, an Origin PC laptop. They make custom-built laptops, and they look pretty nice. You can see here. I'll show you what it looks like here. I don't want to close the whole thing. It's too late. I'm gonna have to put in a pin code. But here's the laptop. I've got it hooked up to my external monitor. You can check out I did a review on this monitor. It's an awesome monitor, but I don't have it turned on right now since I'm just showing you the laptop. It's pretty dang awesome. All right, it's actually hard to open this thing. That's how heavy duty it is. So let me see here if I can get this thing turned back on. Okay, so let's look at the stats on this thing. This is what I got here. So what I got is the EON 17X10 series, and I had a Black Friday deal. That's when I bought it. I got the display. This is a 17-inch, I guess. So it's a 17-inch laptop, not a 15-inch. Need a 17-inch. You can see the display is 3840 by 2160. So pretty cool. It's got G-Sync. Yeah, I had the screen calibration done. Let's see. Okay, so I've got a single NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1080 8GB graphics card. It is VR ready, and I can confirm that it is VR ready because I've been playing Oculus on that. I love it. It's pretty damn awesome. I'm going to do a review on the Oculus Rift because that's awesome. An i7 6700K quad core 4.0 gigahertz to 4.2 gigahertz turbo boost. Let's see, got the thermal paste and all that good stuff. Then I got 64 gigabytes of Corsair Vengeance DDR 2066 memory, which is 4 16-gigabyte cards. I got Windows 10 Professional on there. Okay, now here's where it gets interesting, the SSDs here. Okay, so I got two. I basically got this. I got an M2 SSD, right, for the OS operating system drive. I got it in RAID 0, and I got two of them, right? So they're 512 gigabyte Samsung 960 Pro PCI Express NVMe M2 SSD drives. These are freaking blazing fast. This thing boots in a second. Okay, it's insane. Fastest thing I've ever seen. All right, then I got another drive. Okay, those are the same. So two of those in RAID. Then I got they gave me this free 500 gigabyte Samsung 750 EVO series drive. I think I'm using that for Dropbox. And then I also have a 1 terabyte 850 Pro SSD. So it's all SSDs in here, two of them blazing fast ones. I've got plenty of storage on here. So I can run my whole, or sync my whole damn Dropbox in here. I've got audio. Sound Blaster XFI. Not too worried about that. Onboard LAN. We got dual band wireless, USB 3, and what else we got? A media card reader, fingerprint reader. I don't really use that. Integrated camera, not so impressive, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And they sent me a t-shirt and a big freaking laptop bag, and you can see how much this cost. Almost $5,000. It was pretty damn expensive. When I did the like 1-day shipping, it was $5,000 because I couldn't wait. But it's a really good laptop. You know, I was really surprised. Like it is so much nicer. I mean, I got to hook a lot of stuff up to be honest here to get this. It's not a simple dock like the Surface Book, but it mostly stays docked. Oh, here, look at the power supply. This is the power supply. It's a freaking beast. Okay, so it's bulky, it's clunky. You know, I'll show you the backpack that I've got for it. So they sent me this Origin PC backpack, and it's a big backpack. I mean, the laptop takes up most of the backpack when I travel with it. So that's there you go. But I've really liked it. You know, there's just a lot of really nice features to the laptop itself. Like I said, it's just, I mean, having those super fast SSD drives and having a graphics card that is top of the line for a desktop PC is awesome. I've really found that this is the happiest I've been with the laptop. Now, like I said, the portability is a bit of a concern, but you know, I've tried it a few times. I've traveled all right with this already, and it's really not that big of a deal. I travel fairly light, so I figured, you know, if I have a heavy laptop, it's not that big of a deal since all the rest of the stuff I have is light. And if I do a really short trip where I'm not going to really need the laptop, like I said, I just get the Chromebook. But you know, I try to optimize for the case that 90% of the time I'm using the laptop on my desk. Now, you know, you might say, well, you want to get a desktop PC, but really when you include all the components that I have in here, it's not that much cheaper, right? It's maybe a little bit cheaper. So let's say that maybe it's $500, or you know, some people might say, oh, it's $1,000 cheaper, I guess, if you build it yourself. Sure, but for the possibility of having it be portable, especially if I go to Europe, and I do travel sometimes for like a month at a time or so, it's worth having the laptop so I can still have my beefy computer with me. So that's when I think portability, that's what I'm thinking is, you know, being able to carry this with me, not necessarily being able to be really super light. And I can bring this to Starbucks. I can. It's not that big of a deal. So, you know, just over the time, I would say, of me, you know, going through and trying different laptops and whatnot, that I found that the portability is not as big of a concern for me. So that's all right. So that's it. That's my review for my Origin PC laptop. Like I said, 17-inch laptop. I highly recommend it. They have tons of customization options. You can pretty much do everything. They sent it to me. I've gotten rid of the box by now, but it was nicely packed, and you know, I have got no complaints. This thing can actually power Chrome. It can power Google Hangouts, which none of the other laptops I've ever had have actually been able to do that without slowing down like a bitch. But hey, you know, this is a powerful machine. It definitely works. So go check it out. Go check them out. You know, they're a pretty good company, I think. I've been pretty happy with them, and I'll probably order my next laptop from them as well. So if you're looking for something really, really beefy, there you go. And you don't have to get something as extreme. I mean, what added to a lot of the cost of my laptop was that I went crazy with the expensive SSD drives and the super upgraded graphics card. If you could do something a lot more reasonable, for sure. I was looking at this or the Razer Blade, the Razer gaming machines that come out, because I finally figured out, like, to get the power that I want, I need a gaming machine. Plus, I'm really liking the VR gaming. I gotta tell you, I'm gonna definitely do a review on that. But anyway, check it out. Check out Origin PC. If you like this video, click subscribe below, and I will keep you up to date with all my changing technology and all the other stuff I talk about on this channel. I'll talk to you next time. Take care.